Imagine a substance so rare, so impossibly expensive, that to make a single gram of it would cost more than every country on Earth combined. It's real. Scientists have actually made it. And the strangest part is, it's the mirror image of everything around you. This is antimatter. And today let me show you how humans actually create the most expensive thing in the universe. First, you need to understand what antimatter even is. Everything you can see, your hand, this screen, the air, is made of matter. Tiny particles like electrons and protons. Antimatter is the exact opposite. For every particle, there is an antiparticle, same size, same weight, but the opposite charge, a perfect evil twin. And when matter and antimatter touch, something incredible happens. They destroy each other completely. In a flash of pure energy, nothing is left behind. This is the most efficient reaction in the entire universe. So how do you make something that vanishes the moment it touches anything? Very, very carefully. Step 1. You need energy. An enormous amount of it. Because antimatter doesn't sit in the ground waiting to be dug up. You have to create it from scratch, out of raw energy itself. And to do that, you need one of the biggest machines humans have ever built. A particle accelerator. Picture a giant underground ring, kilometers wide, buried beneath the ground. Inside it, scientists take tiny particles and push them faster and faster until they are moving at almost the speed of light. Step 2. You smash them. You take these screaming fast particles and you crash them straight into a solid block of metal. The collision is so violent, so packed with energy, that the energy itself transforms. It freezes into brand new particles, and a tiny handful of them come out as antimatter. But here's the problem. You've just made antimatter, surrounded by an entire world made of matter. If it touches the walls, the air, even a single speck of dust, it's gone. Instantly destroyed. So step 3 is the hardest part of all. You have to trap something that cannot touch anything. And the answer is beautiful. You build a cage out of nothing but magnetic fields. Invisible forces that hold the antimatter floating in the very center of a vacuum, never letting it brush against a single atom. It just hangs there, suspended in empty space, glowing in the dark, untouchable. And after all of that, after the giant machine, the near light-speed crash, the magnetic cage, how much antimatter do you actually get? Almost nothing. In decades of work, with the most advanced machines on the planet, humans have created only a few billionths of a single gram. If you gathered up every piece of antimatter we have ever made, it wouldn't be enough to power a light bulb for more than a few minutes. That is why it is the most expensive substance in existence. By some estimates, a single gram would cost around $60 trillion, not because it's hidden or rare in the ground, but because making it is almost impossibly hard. So why do we even bother? Why pour billions into making something that disappears in a flash? Because antimatter holds answers. When the universe began in the Big Bang, there should have been equal amounts of matter and antimatter. They should have destroyed each other completely, leaving nothing behind. No stars, no planets, no you. But somehow, just a tiny bit more matter survived? And everything you have ever seen, every star in the sky, is made from that leftover scrap. Antimatter is the key to the greatest mystery of all. Why does anything exist at all? And here's the part that gives me chills. Antimatter isn't science fiction. It's already being used to save lives. In hospitals, a machine called a PET scan uses tiny bursts of antimatter to look inside your body and find disease before it spreads. The most exotic substance in the universe, quietly working in a building down the street from you. So the next time you hear the word antimatter, don't think of explosions or movies. Think of this: a substance so delicate it cannot touch the world. So expensive it humbles entire nations. And so important it might explain why the universe chose to exist at all. We didn't find antimatter lying around. We built the machines, asked the impossible questions, and pulled it into existence with our own hands, out of pure energy, out of pure curiosity. If your brain feels a little bigger right now, subscribe. Because next we're going to do something the ancient alchemists died dreaming about. We're going to turn a lump of lead into solid gold.